Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin, and if you've been around here for a while, you know I, in 2023, bought a gigantic box of yarn from Mary Maxim. And basically, I bought one of every, at the time, house brand yarns Mary Maxim had on their site, and I was going to review them. Now, it's happened once or twice, and now thrice, that I get to a yarn and I go look it up on Mary Maxim's website and it's nowhere to be found. It has happened again, but I am going to forge ahead and continue to review this yarn because it might be in stashes, you never know. So the yarn in question this time is Mary Maxim Starlette Chunky. And it says chunky, but it's a super bulky 6. And this is a gijumbus yarn. Look at that. So, let's go through the specs here. It's approximately 60 yards, it's 1,000% acrylic. Arr. It's 100% acrylic. Made in Turkey. This color is a latte. Where are our care instructions? Machine washable and dryable. Using the shenanigans. Wash using gentle, delicate cycle for 2 minutes. Tumble dry using low heat for a maximum of 5 minutes. Remove, lay flat to dry. Do not dry clean. I don't call that machine washable. To me, machine washable is I can throw it in the washer, throw it in the dryer, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about timing it and all that kind of stuff. For knitting needles, they are suggesting 9mm knitting needles. There is no crochet hook suggestion. So it's a 100% acrylic, super bulky weight yarn, but they call it chunky. So, because this is no longer available on the website, I am less, why do I have 2 ends here? I am kind of less inclined to give it a full-on review. Oh, there's the pull end. I can't tell you the cost. I don't remember the cost. It's not on the website anymore. But I am going to work with it and I'll let you know my thoughts. Initially, it's a thick yarn. It's a big boy. That's not my preferred type. Normally, I make hats out of the yarn to test them. I'm not going to do a hat here. What I'm going to do is find a 10mm crochet hook or a 9mm, whichever one I find first. I'll use a 10 or a 9. I'm going to work up a basket. So this is not the roughest yarn I've felt, but it is also not the softest. It's very ropey feeling to me, and that's making me say basket. So I'm going to just work up a quick basket, show you how it kind of works up, give you my thoughts. I think this is probably more suited to a home decor type thing anyway. Basket, pillowcase, something like that. Yeah, I think it would probably make a really great pillowcase. I'm not sure I have enough. No, my pillow forms, I have a couple of pillow forms I've collected, but I think my smallest is 10 by 10, and I don't think 60 yards of this will 60 yards, 55 meters. I don't think that's going to be enough to cover that, so I'm not going to do it. So yeah, I'm going to work up a basket. I'll come back and we'll talk about it. Okay? I will see you shortly. Bye! Okay, here I am with my project using the Mary Maxim Starlette Chunky. So I went with a basket idea. So my thought here was to make it kind of vase-like, kind of a taller, skinny one. And so Krista from The Secret Yarnery has such cute crochet flowers. And I was thinking maybe I could do this basket and then get like a foam, like a floral foam thingy for in there, and then make the flowers and stick them in. That was my thought. I don't know if it's going to come to full fruition, but whatever. So we're reviewing this yarn. As you can see, I've worked up the base. I've done a couple of rows of double crochets. These are some singles. I'm doing half doubles now. I went through my crochet hooks and I was going to use a 9 or a 10, whichever one I found first, and I found my 10mm first, so that's what I used. So here, let's see the half double crochets. Okay, so this yarn is it's rough. It is not a soft yarn at all. It is a bit of a pain and struggle for me to pull it through. As I've said in the past, thick yarn really kind of hurts my wrists. I have carpal tunnel in my wrists, and the thicker yarn kind of aggravates it. I don't know if it's the movement I make, if it's how I tug, I don't know. But just putting it out there, that's why it's not one of my go-to yarns to work with. I think this is working up as a very, very nice basket. I think this would have been, I know it's discontinued on the website, but it would have been great here for baskets. I could see rugs. I could see pillows, like especially like outdoor pillows, I think would have been fabulous in this yarn. So if you can still get your hands on it and that's something you're interested in doing, I think, whoops, I think it's a good yarn for that purpose. It's 100% acrylic. So yeah, I think it's going to stand up. So I did 2 rows of half double crochets there, and I wanted to do another 2 rows of single here. So chain up, do some singles, and then we'll go and finish the basket off in double crochets, and I'm hoping I guesstimated the amount of yarn correctly. So as you can see, it's working up just fine. I haven't had any blowouts, any knots, any imperfections in the yarn, so in that regard, it's a perfectly good yarn. I don't know how to rate yarns that are no longer available, because I don't want to be like, this is a 10 out of 10 yarn, go grab it, because you can't. Of course, it might still be available in people's stashes or elsewhere, you never know. I only grabbed the one. That's when I made this purchase, I just grabbed one of every variety of yarn so I could do these reviews. So I mean, I guess this could have been really good for like a coat if you were making like a really heavy fall winter coat type situation. I feel like, so I'm not seeing anything special about this yarn, and I feel like that might be why it's no longer in production. It was just a perfectly serviceable yarn that maybe didn't excite the cash registers for Mary Maxim. So, you know, because of that, and I cannot, I keep saying, I'm sorry. I can't evaluate the cost of this because I don't know what I paid for it, and it's no longer available. So it's worth whatever you would pay for it. I wouldn't buy it again, but I don't make a ton of baskets. I don't make the items that this would be used for. And as I said, I don't like this thick yarn. But if you like thick yarn, this might have been a good one for you. You know, I'm going to give this a perfectly average 5 kitty paws out of 5. It feels ropey, but it's a thick yarn. And as I said, I think it's more suitable for the home decor, oops, I split it there, the home decor type items, and that's perfectly fine. I mean, there has to be yarn that's good for that, right? But yeah, I'm going to say this is a perfectly average, perfectly middle of the road, chunky yarn. If you can get your hands on it, like I said, I think I would use it for rugs, pillows, baskets, outdoorsy things. I don't know if I'd use it for a plant hanger. Plant hangers, I want more natural fibers. That might just be my own bias or something. Like for a plant hanger, I probably want to use jute or You know, something like that. Where is I going with that? Yeah, I'm going to say 5 out of 10 kitty paws on this one. Perfectly average, perfectly suitable, perfectly usable yarn for home decor items. And that's that. As you can see, I think I have made a pretty good sized vase style basket, and I'll have to see if I can find something from one of the craft stores with like the floral foam core. I know you know what I'm talking about, and I'm sure you've seen them, and I'm pretty sure they come in like cylinders like that. I'm almost positive I've seen them in the past. And I've almost run myself out of the yarn. You think I got one more row? Do you think I can do it? I kind of think I can. I had a bit of a jog here with that seam. That's okay. Put that in the back. And I'll split the yarn again. If I get one more row, that's going to be that. Okay, so I won't make you sit here and watch me finish off this project. Let me know if you've tried this yarn, what your thoughts are on it. Yeah, I'd love to know, and then I'll get started on another Mary Maxim review here pretty quick. I've kind of been juggling the Mary Maxim reviews with reviewing the new yarns, especially from Michaels lately, and I'm almost done with the Michaels yarn. Although, spoiler alert, I don't know when this will be coming out. I may have opened it by now, but I was on Michaels and they had even more yarn marked as new that I did not recognize. So I got another Michaels order coming. We'll see. We shall see, won't we? Okay, now I am going to talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Everyone stay safe and let me know what you're crafting. I'd love to hear about that. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.